right, our next guest knows all about deals, and his name is Stephen Culp, and he's the co-founder and CEO of PriceWaiter, an online retail space that helps you to find the best prices for what you need. Welcome to the show, Stephen.
Thank you very much.
Happy Friday to you.
You too.
What kind of products can people find on your platform?
The list
and
you
why
gave-
should they go there in the first place?
So the list of products you gave earlier, electronics, apparel, sporting goods, that kinds of thing, you can find those on pricewaiter.com. And why should they go there? And it's because they can get exclusive deals, not just low prices, but exclusive deals on products that you wouldn't be able to find elsewhere. And that's because the whole premise of PriceWaiter is negotiation.
So you holding that knee, or you have an injury there, Stephen?
Just being casual.
Modest.
Being casual. I mean, like, how were you able to negotiate with so many people, right? So many suppliers, I assume. And because they have many choices, too. You're not the only game in town.
Yeah, they do. So technology plays a role. It allows us to reach out to like vetted partners, not just your sort of fly-by-night, run-of-the-mill, who knows who they are suppliers. We make sure that these retailers who are selling through us are ones you can trust, and that the products are top rated, that they're not refurbished, that kind of thing. So we use technology to help facilitate that sort of transaction between the shopper and the seller.
So how'd you come up with this idea?
Well, I studied in negotiation when I was at Stanford. I was a graduate fellow in negotiation, and I have been an entrepreneur since. Been on sort of the e-commerce side of things, and kind of realized one day, you know what? Negotiation is as old as trade because it works, but it just kind of needs an upgrade. So PriceWaiter is that upgrade.
And then when you talk about using technology, I understand, like, technology, of course, plays a big part of it, but you still go check this person is legit or that vendor is legit. It's still a human-dominant process.
We do all that on the front end primarily, to save everybody time. So when you go to the site, you don't want to like spend hours, messing around trying to find price. You really want to kind of get in and get out. You want to save your money. So we have vetted everybody ahead of time. We have curated products, so it's not a superstore where you can find just about everything. It's more sort of curated, like a Trader Joe's or something like that, where we've thought about it. We've made sure these are products you'd be happy with. You won't have any kind of buyer's remorse, and we've made the process extremely simple. So on many products you can just buy now, but if you're game, you click make an offer, and we make that process flow really simply, quickly, and privately.
Tell us about that, the whole make an offer thing. I'm curious about that.
So the site, pricewaiter.com, would look a lot like any kind of e-commerce site that you've been on. There'll be products in all kinds of different categories. You can search for them any way you'd like. Let's say you found a TV that you've really been kind of lusting after for a while. You can either click buy now if there's a price that you're interested in, or click make an offer. That might be intimidating at first, but we've taken all the sort of intimidating elements out of it. It's extremely fast. A little window will pop up and say, hey, welcome. What price would you like to pay on this? And extremely sort of fast negotiation happens after that, where we hold your hand. And I mentioned the private element of it. That's important because, for one, a lot of people are sort of awkward about negotiating. They don't want to they don't want to think about the used car lot when they're doing this. They would rather kind of just save money and get out of there and be able to do it in their pajamas. So the private element also allows for exclusivity, meaning there are a lot of retailers that can't advertise products for below a certain price. They're barred from doing that by the manufacturer. So if there's a private transaction that happens, then they can offer an exclusive.
That's fascinating.
That's interesting. Then in that case, how fast do the customers get their TVs or whatever they
is there a time limit on this?
Is there a time limit on? And then can you guys ship as quickly as, say, Amazon?
Yeah, in most cases, you will get your products within 1 to 3 days. The negotiation itself literally is real time. So you're not going to be sitting, waiting, wondering as Black Friday and Cyber Monday swoop past, and you have all this FOMO.
Where's my stuff?
Yeah, like, oh my God, what have I missed buying? I want to save my money now. And no, it's
the same thing. You guys don't handle the TV or anything else. You guys just handle the bidding negotiation, and then whatever manufacturer or the other shops they send it to the customers.
Yeah, and to your earlier question, we have vetted those people who are interfacing with the shopper. So the retailer who is sending you that TV, they're not just some sort of fly-by-night company.
Yep.
They are heavily vetted. You're going to have an experience as a shopper like you would expect, and if you don't, we'll make it right.
Okay.
So the tariff war with China is a hot topic. Hopefully that's coming to an end soon. There seems to be a
not
trade
sure.
agreement on
Yeah.
the table. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Do you think it's affected customers and the price
American
of goods?
consumers.
Have you seen an effect on stuff on your platform?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
So one of the first companies I founded is called Smart Furniture. We sell furniture from lots of different manufacturers, domestic and abroad, and we see constant price hikes from suppliers based on the tariffs.
Furniture is an area that has seen a lot of price.
Go on down the line. Yeah, I mean, what if you're a farmer? What if you sell soybeans? You're getting screwed. So who is not getting screwed? I don't know.
Yeah, well, trade wars
Yeah.
historically are
'Cause,
painful for everyone.
David, you go on to Fox and Cheddar or all the other places to talk about this topic all the time, and it's affecting literally every single American.
Yes, and it flows in a way that I'm not sure everyone at the top understands. It flows to the consumer. The burden flows to the consumer. It flows to farmers. We've paid more in, sort of subsidies to farmers as a necessity now
Well,
than we
yeah,
ever
that's
paid
the
for
other
that.
side. Is where
Yeah.
are they going to sell their soybeans? Right?
Yeah,
People
it's
in Iowa and other.
Are you hoping for better trade terms? Because obviously, there is a rational basis for the trade war, but unfortunately, everyone
Yeah.
suffers for
That
it.
would be the only near justification for what has been so far a recklessly carried out trade war. Yes, if we were to get some long sought provisions that would help people, companies with intellectual property or, prices that were artificially inflated or dumping from China, something like that. Yeah, but does anybody have a timeline on this? Like you said, there's been a deal on the table for as
while.
soon as, as long as it
Yeah, this has been going on now for
started.
2 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be great to reduce that uncertainty. Uncertainty is not good for anybody, from the consumer, to your earlier point, to businesses who are trying to serve those consumers, to the general populace, to people who want jobs. Companies are not going to hire if they can't predict the next 6, 12, 18 months.
So that was a very fascinating conversation. Tell us a little bit more about Price Waiter before you go, because we're out of time here.
Yeah. So we're really excited about it. We've been around for 7 years. We've negotiated, hundreds of $millions worth of deals. It's a thing. Negotiation is real. It's been around forever. We've just modernized it to make it simple and fast and private to help you as a shopper save a lot of money. So I'd say go to pricewaiter.com, have fun. You don't have to commit when you offer. You can just play the game for a little bit. As soon as you get comfortable, go for it.
Wow.
Yeah, thank
Great
you.
pitch.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Stephen.
Stephen.
Thank you.